What are 5 things that you can do to support your partner's fitness and nutrition goals? This is Unloaded. I'm your host, Crystal. I have a guest today, my husband, Mike Warkentin, and we're going to tell you what we do. I'll get started here, Mike. We have roles and responsibilities in our relationship in terms of our nutrition and our fitness, but in particular with the nutrition, we've kind of ironed out what we do. And it's very helpful just in terms of maintaining structure and making sure that we never run out of food. So I kind of mastered the grocery list. I know exactly what I'm getting. I know when I'm fitting that grocery shop into the week. We have a very structured schedule. So I do a bulk of the cooking. I would say the bulk of the cooking, but I have busy nights. And so sometimes you jump in and you make supper. And my role is simply make sure the meat is defrosted.
Tell me what to cook, tell me how to do it, and I'll take care of it. And I feel like that supports you, because it'd be really easy for you to come in from the garage and say, I didn't put any, and I'm like, and then we just cook a pizza. But if you tell me what to do, then I can do what you want, and that matches up with your fitness goals, because you're very particular about what you eat, and I want to respect that as best I can.
Yes, absolutely.
That kind of leads into the one that I've got, which is don't sabotage your partner. And like every once in a while you'll be like, oh, I'm tired, we should just have a pizza. And I'm like, pizza, 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 right? Like I get really excited about it. And then you're like, no, I'm going to woman up and I'm going to cook some veggies and stuff. And I'm like, now it'd be easy for me to keep pushing for that pizza and kind of being a jerk about it. But I know that like you have the right decision and your goals are supported by maybe not eating that pizza. So like, if I kept pushing, it would annoy you, right?
Yes, totally. And it would be so easy for us to just make that decision together. So I think slope. Exactly. And we reflect on that a lot. We intentionally choose to eat well and make good decisions. And then when we decide that we're going to have some fun food or like treat meals, we make that decision together and it's intentional. So it's one of the things I think.
Well, I try not to badger you. Same thing with like, hey, let's have a drink. And you're like, no, I really don't want to have a beverage tonight. We'll wait till the weekend. It would be come on, have a beer. And that's really irritating for people, I think. I say, okay, I respect that. And we move on.
Absolutely. Another thing that is very helpful is we do active things together. So like outside of fitness, we just try to have active habits. And I think that this is really important. Sometimes I'll look at my watch and say, oh my gosh, I need 5,000 more steps. And you'll just like join me for a hike, which is so helpful. Or in the summer, hey, let's go and, grab a 20-minute kayak in the afternoon and just get out on the water and do something physical. So our activities tend to be movement and our hobbies tend to be like active and get us moving outside of structured exercise, which is great to get outside. It's great to spend time together and it supports our health and fitness goals at the same time.
We're both super busy. I know that every couple out there is probably just as busy. And so like you're passing ships in the night sometimes where someone's taking kids there and another one's doing something over there. But if you can just find these small intervals to do active stuff together, whether it's just going for a walk around the block or going for a short bike ride, I find that stuff super recharging and it makes me feel way more connected to you because sometimes I don't see you. So if we can just get a little bit of active stuff in, I feel way better in a day that's super busy. Maybe that's the only thing I do. That's okay. And that brings me to my other one, just do something. And this is one of the best pieces of fitness advice you've ever given me. There's days when I get late in the day, I'm tired, I don't want to work out because I should have done it earlier and I feel like just bagging it. And you'll tell me, just do something. And sometimes you'll go even further because you're a fitness coach and say, just go to the gym, do 5 rounds of a 500-meter row light and 5 or 10 pull-ups. And I'm like, okay, I have a plan and I've got some motivation. I find that super helpful. Have you ever felt like that? Like just when I've told you, go do this and you just do it?
Yeah, 100%. I think that because we both are fit people and we have goals of like, aging well and living long, we encourage each other to just do the minimum. You'll feel better. We always kind of bring it back to that. Like, yes, it's been a stressful day, but if you go into the gym on the other side of that, 15, 20 minutes, whatever work you can put in, you are going to feel better. And so there's just that reminder and that positive reinforcement. Again, it would be very easy to say, like just hit the couch, like let's have a bag of chips, more often than not. But because we both are on the same wavelength, it just makes those decisions that much easier. And, the more you make them. Go ahead.
When you badger someone, like if you badger someone to have a beer, if you badger someone to have a workout, they'll cave too sometimes. So that's like a positive thing where sometimes you said to me, dude, just get off your ass and go do something in the gym and just you'll feel better in 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh, I'm so mad at you right now, but I'll do it. And then I come back in, I'm like, you were right.
You're right. Exactly. Yeah. And I guess that's really like my final point. Number 5 would just be when you can do a workout together, work out together. Some of my favorite workouts are our Friday flex sessions where we just go in. It might be the end of a long, busy week, but it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock on Friday, and we go in and we do like an awesome pump session where we just like bench press, bicep curls. So it's time that we spend together doing something fit and, fitness related and fun. And it really sets the tone for an awesome weekend. So we get to blow off the week, enjoy that time in the gym together, support each other in the goals that we have, offer a spot if it's needed, razz each other a little bit. But it is that special time that when we get to do it, it's fun. And I always look back on those workouts with a deep sense of like pride and connectedness to you.
It can be hard to do though, because I know like our schedules don't often work out. Like you often work out at about like 1:30 or something like that. And I tend to be a couple hours later when I finish my workday. It's really hard to match up, but those times when we do, I feel like I have a way better workout. I feel way more motivated, and I feel way more connected to you. And it's super fun to watch you out squat me and out deadlift me all the time, every single time. That's really fun.
That's how I roll. No, just kidding.
It's always a competition, but it does make me feel better.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. So 5 easy ways that you can support each other. And, it might take some practice. It certainly isn't something that we just fell into, but over time with repetition, these are 5 pretty practical strategies to help you support each other in your fitness and nutrition. Thanks for joining me today, Mike.
Go for a walk if you're out there listening. Take your partner for a walk today.